So how do you find them? Well, if they made loans to real estate investors before, guess what? The mortgage documents have to be filed in public records at the county recorders in your county. But here's a caveat. In a county with a population of 200,000 people or more, there are millions of historic records. Counties like this have several hundred records filed daily at the recorder's office, sometimes even thousands. So without a blueprint, you can easily spend weeks and even months looking through these records, trying to figure out how you're going to find these private individuals. That's the bad news. Now, there's also good news. I am the first trainer in the country who created a video that documented a scientific step-by-step method for finding these lenders in public records, literally in 60 minutes. How would you like to spend an hour on a computer using the internet, using my method, and looking over my shoulder and get a few names, send them a letter that I provide for you, and get a call back from a proven private lender with money who is ready to loan you 100% of the money to buy your deals? Now that sounds, again, a little over the top, doesn't it? Well, lots and lots of my students have found their first lenders following this precise blueprint amazingly fast. One of them is Paul Camacho from Walden, New York. In 1 hour, he found not one, not two, but 9 lenders who loaned over $1.6 million to 7 investors in his county. He got 9 names, sent out my letter to all of them. Wow, that's 9 letters total, right? Very expensive, very difficult to do. 9 letters. And he got a call back from one of them literally within 2 days, offering 100% financing. Paul says, I was amazed how easy it is. Knowledge is everything. Now, earlier we talked about how ignorance could be very expensive, and this is the reverse, I guess. Knowledge is power. Knowledge gets you results fast as opposed to trying to figure out stuff by yourself. Also, pay attention. Paul says, I used the letter you provided to send them. Now, you probably remember earlier in the presentation, I talked to you about my scientific methods. I hope you realize that I've tried multiple variations of this letter that I sent to lenders I found in public records until I found a combination of magic words that the right kind of tone that gets my phone to ring. And that's a letter that Paul and my other students are using now successfully to get a call back from those lenders. You'll get this exact letter with my private lender secret system. Here's Chris Kirkland. Public records in his county, and that's a Kalamazoo County, Michigan, were not accessible online, so he couldn't go and do his research from his home computer over the internet. So he actually had to make a trip to the courthouse. And since he works not far from the county building, he decided that during his lunch he's going to walk several blocks on foot to dig in public records using my method. He picked up 4 private money lenders during his lunch break. Now that's a go-getter in my book. Now here's Steve Towns from Bedford Heights, Ohio. He actually spent a night on his computer. He was accessing public records on the internet because his county was online. And he found $3 million in private loans loaned to just 4 or 5 investors in his area. Now imagine that he was so excited he actually stayed there until 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm telling you, the public records goldmine method will put you in front of your first few private lenders fast.